You may recall that when I first disclosed in Parliament that St. Lucia was blacklisted by the EU as a non-cooperative jurisdiction for tax purposes, the government's response was ignorance of the facts and then to make excuses and, as usual, attack the opposition. My response was St. Lucia was blacklisted because of the negligence of the Shastney government. The government had failed to give the necessary commitment to the EU that would take the necessary corrective measures before December 2018 so as to cause St. Lucia to be taken off the blacklist. St. Lucia was not the only island on the blacklist. Barbados, Grenada, and Trinidad and Tobago were also included. The Prime Minister and the Minister in the Ministry of Finance assured the country that St. Lucia would take all necessary steps to ensure that we would not remain on the blacklist. The Prime Minister claimed he was not aware as to why St. Lucia was included on the blacklist, even if it was clearly stated that the island's base erosion and profit strategy, BEPS, was the reason why we were blacklisted. Last week, news surfaced from Brussels that two islands, Barbados and Grenada, that were originally blacklisted with St. Lucia would be removed, but St. Lucia would remain. I would like to repeat that. Last week, news surfaced from Brussels that two islands, Barbados and Grenada, that were originally blacklisted with St. Lucia would be removed, but St. Lucia would remain. I immediately alerted the country and restated my original assertion that the government had failed to take the necessary steps and continued its negligence in this very serious matter. The government responded for its Director of Communications and said that discussions were being held with the EU and the matter, contrary to opposition claims, was a high priority for the government. On 12 January 2018, a communique from the EU stated, and I quote, "Since December 2017, listen to the date, since December 2017, several new commitment letters at a high political level by jurisdictions were received by the Code of Conduct Group." I will repeat it again. On 12 January 2018, a communique from the EU stated, since December 2017, several new commitment letters signed at a high political level by jurisdictions were received by the Code of Conduct Group. These letters were assessed and delegations agreed that through silence procedure, that based on the specific commitments made through these letters, the following jurisdictions should be removed from Annex 1 to Annex 2 of the Council's conclusions. These jurisdictions included Barbados and Grenada, meaning that they were removed from the blacklist, but St. Lucia remained, since St. Lucia did not show commitment at a high political level. Just want to go back a little bit. The question is, why did the government of St. Lucia not take the necessary steps, like Barbados and Grenada, to ensure that St. Lucia's reputation is protected? Because remember, Barbados, Grenada, and St. Lucia were on the same list. They were on the same list in December. In December, the Prime Minister and the Minister and the other surrogates said that they did not know. Then they said they would have discussions. Then they said they'd have a conference call. In fact, the conference call was supposed to be held on Friday. Now, the question I want to ask you, if it was a priority for the government, won't they do like Barbados and Grenada and take all the necessary steps from December to ensure that St. Lucia did not remain on that list? The answer is simple. the government does not have its priorities right and engages in pettiness and vindictiveness while the important matters that will improve the economy and image of St. Lucia are neglected. Grandstanding towards the United States and the EU, threats, vindictiveness, and intimidation by the government and its surrogates will not hide the negligence and incompetence of the government. The reality of the blacklisting of St. Lucia and the implications of the Leahy law will not disappear with idle talk or propaganda. The St. Lucia Labour Party pledges, when in government, to continue to take the matter of St. Lucia's reputation and financial integrity seriously, and will take all necessary steps to ensure that the necessary attention is paid to these serious matters. In the meantime, the St. Lucia Labour Party is calling on the government once again to take the necessary steps to ensure that St. Lucia is removed from the European Union blacklist and financial integrity is returned to our jurisdiction.